keep shining bright. Blue moon, keep on shining bright. She gonna bring me back, come on, baby, tonight. Blue moon, keep shining bright. I said, blue moon, I can't forget to keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. I said, blue moon, I can't forget to keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Oh, well, the heat was on one moonlight night.
Oh, man, come on down to Wide Tom's Bean House, where you can visit it in Detroit through the terror in space and time. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is now the time for the RIMWORLD, which will run now with 246 mods, of which some, I assure you, are reasonable. My RIMWORLD is loading. The tea is Earl Grey, warm. Earl Grey, tepid. All right, how's my sound? How is my sound tonight? Is everything good? God, that tea is adequate. No, look, it's just one of those things. Is I want people to understand that I can make very cursed music. I enjoy deep frying tunes on occasion. The Long Danube was the piece we started with. The Long Danube. I found a bit of some capability in reapproaching RIMWORLD, despite being incredibly dumb. Depp is countering 246 mods. Amateur. Yep. No, I stopped at that for stream purposes because I'm not a sadist. So, yeah, got me some Earl Grey so that I may ascend to the Zen status of, fun. And I know, there is no game audio yet because the game's fucking loading. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute. And the text cursed playlist, if I can make this work, I will then create a file on YouTube, I'll create a file on Steam, and the Steam file will be the Black Pants Legion mod collection. And then that way you can just play along, no big deal. No big deal. You can just play along. Yeah. Should I stay and watch it, go to the bar for $1 tacos and booze? Okay. $1 tacos and booze. All right. Let's see. I'm going to say tacos and booze. I mean, $1 tacos and booze is probably up there. Now, it depends on the taco, though. Not all tacos are indeed the same. Some tacos are not as good, but $1 tacos and booze is a lot of leeway for acceptable taco to booze risk ratio. All right, main screen, turn on. In a playlist of the cursed music, I was thinking of creating a SoundCloud just for the deep fried tracks and calling it like a music for a burning planet. Thank you, Mr. Train. But yeah, if it's a good taco, go get your $1 tacos. Like, this will be a VOD later, and then you'll look back. Okay, here's what you do. We're going to play a game called Time Travel. So, you go get your $1 booze and tacos. You'll forget about this. You'll come back and watch the VOD, right? And as you come back and watch the VOD, you'll be like, I remember this divergence point where I chose. It's like time travel, but in real time. See? It goes on and on. Magic. See, that's what happens. You go around that way. It's divergence. You'll be able to come back around. You'll come back around and you'll be like, that was the moment I chose. Hello, me. Then you have to worry if it's recursive. right? Oh, God. All right, so here's what we're going to do. New colony. I have a pretty okay colony going on, but I can make a better one. All right, let's do the, let's see. There's Master Chief and a few other people. I'm going to do Cassandra Classic Adventure Story and Commitment Mode. We're just going to be, okay, let's see. Now, this is a lot of mods. There's a lot of different people here. Now, let me have some tea as we try to figure out what I'm going to do. And, yeah, okay. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Yeah, this game is 10 years old. All right, so I need to remove some people. I don't know who those people are. We have too many tribes. Neanderthals, yes. Gentle, no. So United Nations Space Command, Insurrectionists, the Shire, Space Marines, Union Aerospace. We got Xenomorphs, so I don't need insects. We, of course, have 3 different shogunates, just to have some melee counterforce to the RIMWORLD gun fu. And of course the United States Colonial Marines, so I can be raided by deltards. Yeah, so this ought to work. I need a, wow, the seed name is Bayonet? Jesus, fuck. That's grim. You know what? Because of the taco causality loop we have just caused on stream live, which will then be revisited. Taco causality stream. There we go. I think this'll do. Taco causality. Done, done, done. Alright. Now that we may have caused a modest rip in space-time, or a self-awareness on a scale never thought before on YouTube, welcome. I'm Tex the Black Pants Legion. Let's see. Comba Basin. Armadillo Woodland. Let's see. A lot of cliffs, mountains. Scott's Achievement Anchorage. Wow. Wow. Scott's Achievement. Gorilla Palm. Alright. We're gonna find Lake Harambe next. Okay. Oh, the Whale Sea. Oh, it looks like a whale. See, there's the head part and then the tail's coming up. Lake Small Ram. No, I don't see it. Maybe there was some soil erosion. Harsh Komodo Bush. Okay. Alright. A lot of shit going on. I gotta choose. Oh, there's the Shire. I'm trying to find a place where I can attract customers. But I can also tell them to fuck off. Alright, there we go. Happy. Yeah, desert? No. We're gonna need some forest. Landform Rift. Granule. Let's see. Mountainous. Yeah, alright. Let's do some of that. Load saved. Here we go. Alright, so, look. You can make your own belief structure. You can make any belief structure you want. Or, you can hail Cargonia. Which I do. So, time to hail Cargonia. Now, we have to kick this planet's ass. So let's prepare carefully. Let's see what you get for prepare. Okay, 1,000 points. Okay, what is, do you think, a reasonable amount of points for someone to have for a start? It's one person, it's one explorer. Should I try to fit under a certain amount of points for fairness? Or do we want to see this be a investment, like this is an invested thing of this guy going off and exploring on his own? What do you think is fair, right? So what should we do? I'm wondering what is fair, because we need to make an action hero. This is our guy. This is our guy or gal. I don't know. You know, a few million. No, God. 100,000 maybe? 100,000? A lot. That's 69 points. All right, 10. That's okay. A lot of people. All right. I'm gonna add some things, but wow. All right. We're not taking gold. We don't need silver. I will take 100 tacos in a box. Medicine? No. Components. I'll make my own. Space gun. Turbo Gary. The returns? Could he be Turbo Gary? We'll see. Well, we could make him Turbo Gary. This could be bad. I mean, if you want to do Turbo Gary, I could do it, but... Alright, hold on. Why the bowler hat? Okay. Turbo Gary, I know what he needs. Furniture, he's gonna need some robot parts. I need to get through my list of a few things. Mr. Texas magical list of a few things to start if we're gonna do a Turbo Gary start. What's everyone drinking this evening? Just let me know. But not all at once. And don't lie. Don't make it classier. If you're just drinking like 7-Up and SoCo, you know, you can say that. I'm drinking Earl Grey because it makes my throat feel better. That and bergamot extract is good for your stomach. Most people don't know that. All right, builder. All right, I'm gonna give him 3 of those. We're gonna have a little bit of a cheap robot farm, and they are expensive as shit to replace. The most important robots are not these cleaner ones, but I'm gonna give them a few. Pepper, Pepsi, water. Boo! Who drinks water? Oh, right, we encourage that on the stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now, you notice from the mod list, there's a lot of items here. Armless Palmer? What's an armless Palmer? I don't want to know. First time I heard that someone put fucking tea and lemonade in a drink, I was like, ugh. Miss me with that. Earl Grey gin? No, I'm not a gin person. I think gin tastes like gas. I know some people love fucking gin, but if someone's like, oh yes, gin martini, I would break character if someone put that in front of me. By break character, if like I was a spy and they're like, gin martini, shaken nut, I'd be like, this is gross. I'm sorry, but no. Hydrate or dihydrate? Well, that's fair. I'm gonna give them a few basic robots that can do basic things. These are the equivalents of no ER robots. We're gonna live dangerously. Cause you know, why would you need a robot to save your life? A robot's not gonna make a good decision in that regard. Not at like a Roomba price point. I don't think a Roomba price robot would be good. I think it would be a very bad robot. It'd be like, could you imagine if your Roomba had life-saving instructions? I don't think that would be a good lifesaver. I think it'd come over and just spray Bactine on you. It'd be like, cut, detected, and then just give you a blast. Okay, these hauler robots are really the ones that are worth the money. In fact, I will take fewer to take more of those. Give us some kitchen robots and a few other things. I know there's a lot of Hobbit leather things in this mod. Don't read too much into that. I'm just scrolling past pages of it. Let's not get into that. Okay, taking odds on digs dying after the crash landing. Okay, that was the last mod pack I did, which had the crash landing option, which I believe is the Pirates add-on, which is a really cool add-on, but I was doing a series of landings, one after another, one after another, one after another, one after another, just fucking landing after landing, and I had people that were all the Space Station 13 people in the Legion, and then one after another, dude, that just smashed and exploded, and it was pretty cool. It was actually really funny. But yeah, I'll probably put together a mod pack, and if I continue this series as kind of a chill, later night, Tuesday series where we just have fun, yeah, I think this will do just fine. Oh yeah, Lunar Highland Tile. That's how you know you've gone really absurdly stupid. What, where did you, oh, where's this tile in your living room from? Ah yes, the moon! What? I sent astronauts to the moon for tile. I can't tell what's the mod and what's the real game anymore, which means I've done well. Now notice there are a number of American and other weapon systems, so I mean, like, you gotta take, of course, the MG08, I mean, as a reliable 30 caliber-ish machine gun. Oh, an oil painting. These Omni robots are really broken, except they added in a level 1 Omni robot, which seems less broken. It can do all the things kind of okay, but it doesn't gain any sort of intelligence. Oh, phonograph, we need that. And, oh wait, what was that? Oh, pendulum clock. If I don't take that, Striker will, like, flag the video. There we go. Gotta put some things in there. Creature comforts, you know? Creature comforts. Let's see, creature comforts. Flak 88, creature comforts, maybe. It's pack 40 would be a pretty good creature comfort, but it'd be hard to feed. Oh, look, a little rocking horse. That would be nice, but no. Let's see, what other options? I don't want to bring my own grave equipment. Minigun that can't tell the difference between people and meat. No, thank you. Let's see. Come on, what else we got? Radio terminals. Fun, fancy things. What do we have? Anything else I'm missing? We're gonna have a clock. Don't worry. There will be a clock. I'm not taking anything truly broken. What I need is a radioisotope thermal generator, which I need to find, which I can find by just quickly scanning through. Oh yeah, AP mines as well. Excellent. Oh, and IEDs. Lots and lots of stuff. So many things that are bad. Don't worry. I'm one of the good guys. All right, yeah. You know what? I'm going in fine. I'm just gonna remove that. Now I have a choice of weapons. Let's not worry about too many things. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be just fine. But don't worry about the mines. All right, world of space guns here. This is our Oregon Trail moment, you know. Can we have a forklift? God, I wish. Talk about useful, huh? All right, if it was me, I'd take the Galil because I own this one. I own that one. I own that one. All right, you know what? If I do that, we'll be here a while. Let's see. I own that. All right, what do we want to take? There's a lot of cool stuff. Oh, neat. I'd love to have one of these, but they're never in stock, or if they are, they're all SBR conversion waiting to happen. Some Star Wars stuff as well, but oh yeah, and some stuff from Doom. Oh, and a concrete baseball bat. If you ever wanna get some gains, I guess, you know, get a concrete baseball bat and try to hit a piñata, you know, just you know. That'd be a good way to kill yourself and destroy your spine all in one go. That'd be terrible. Jesus. Oh, cool. Javelins. FN 2000. FN FAL. FN Mag. Choices. Gavers. Handheld Mob Deuce. A lot of stuff from Vigi games. Shotguns. Keltex. Well, yeah, there we go. That sounds like something we'd fund. All right, let's hit random a few times. And they are that guy. Oh, he's like a white Arsenio Hall with the hair, but he's got like the Van Gogh beard going. All right. Oh shit, I fucked that up. All right. Well, we'll randomize the whole thing. Don't worry. Okay, that looks like something from Gentleman Broncos, if you've never seen that film. He is a medieval slave and a Navy scientist, so he's a thinker. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're gonna give our character a boon to wanting to make stuff and some mining, and that's about it. Bad back? Fuck no. All right. Hernan? No, that's not a fucking name. All right, come on. We need a name. Come on. Give me some names. Give me some names. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me some names. We need to give this wild character some names. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see. Herman Munster? Okay, that's not bad. What if his name was Herman Hernan? Okay, hold on. Herbert with a... Oh my god. All right. Herman Herbert. All right, there we go. Look, don't... Hold on to those names, chat. Hold on to those names. What we'll do is in time, when we get new people and workers, we'll name them, you know? All right, we're going to give him some implants because people said a little Turbo Gary. Turbo Gary was this overpowered guy that could, like, mine at the speed of light and all this other stuff. But we're not going to go that crazy. What we're going to do is we're going to instead give him some... Okay, Brain Pal or Bionic Arm. Yeah, no. Armor Skin, yes. And we're going to give him some eyes. He's going to have, like, fancy Archaeotech eyes. Fuck yeah. And he's gonna have like a bionic heart. And when he dies, where is it? Acidify. Yeah, alright, the acidifier. He's gonna explode when he dies, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome, right? And people are gonna be like, oh no, what's gonna happen? And I'm gonna he's gonna fucking explode. It's gonna be great. Oh, a love enhancer? Sure, I'll help him out. Alright, so what else we got? Ooh, the Slayer's Mark? Yeah. All right, that, let's see. I don't know what those are. Oh, and a wooden no, I'm not that bad. Okay, Slayer's Mark, what does it do? Well, wow, okay. Whoo, you're fancy. All right, let's start. What a horrible person. Time to play the game. Herman Hernan Herbert. What a fancy gentleman. Confirm. Oh man, this is bad. I just kept clicking buttons. I didn't even know what they did. Yeah, there's a Doom mod or 7. There's a lot of mods in this, as you can see. Oh, oh, there we go. Got it, whatever. Stand by my mods or whatever. And, one moment. I have to decide if I want to keep this map. All right, let's see. I'm going to blow people's minds who don't know you can do these things in RimWorld. So, you know what? If I don't like this map, which map do I want? Oh, no. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. You could build a nice little base in there with the water. But I dig this one. Yeah, generate this map. There we go. Stand by. I think this is a reasonable quality of mods. Alright, there we go. Oh, and I can reroll the geysers and whatever else, but that's not really necessary. Oh, please unpause the game. Alright, keep this map. Thank you. Oh, look, Hans's. Alright, Herman Herbert, Herman, shotgun. And there's my MG08 and all the things I need. Alright, what is this? Steel? Steel. Excellent. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a hole in here, and we're gonna live in this very narrow area to start. Now I'm gonna remove all this for starter steel and material, and I'm gonna plan out a little farming thing, and then I'll sit in there with his little phonograph and feel kind of smug for a bit. He'll be putting on records of the old times. The before times. You know what I mean? I have no idea if Rocket Man is better than Rim Threaded. This is what I got. And if it's working, I'm happy with it. But I'm enjoying this. Alright. Hernan, Herman, Herbert. Why is the Herbert... I hate how it's... Oh, God. Okay, I should have taken a radioisotope thermal generator, but I did not. So, that is one of my favorite colony starters because it provides enough passive power to generate basic accommodation. And it's pretty much what NASA's going to put off-world anyways. And look, people actually got the notification. But out of 100,000 people, how many did is the question. Alright, there we go. Nice mining animation? Yeah, it is. It's a nice little mining thing they do. With one of my many multitudes of stupid mods. Alright, so we're gonna also tear some of this shit apart. Alright, so we have enough steel to do some stuff. Not a lot, but some. So I can do some basic power. Alright, there we go. And again, don't worry about likes. Upvotes are not necessary. I just appreciate you guys checking in. It is nice. It's very nice and cozy and comfy. Chat isn't too overwhelming for me tonight. Alright, let's see. I need to put up a power plant, and then I need to hook some fucking robots to it. So they'll do some fucking work for me, right? Alright, missing 100 steel and alright, fine. Where is some components? We're gonna tear some shit apart. I need to find things that I can break. What's that? No, too hard to steal and I'm looking for things. I desire them. How many hand-holding mods do you have? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, Pablo. But the idea is that, like, I know a lot of people really like the weekend streams, and that's fine for a lot of people, but for me, it's a lot of energy that I just don't have. It's a lot to keep up with. So I prefer the kind of low-key. Oh, come on. How are we missing that much steel? All right, because we're stupid. Damn it. Why couldn't the fucking precursors of the civilization lay around more steel I could lay my hands on? God damn it. Ah, well. Everything's going to be fine and chill until things that I don't like happen, and then it'll be fairly exciting, I think, for the rest of you. But until that time, this is just the equivalent of musings. YouTube loves a lot of delay. And look, there's Father Bill Kessler. He's the guy who plays Elite Dangerous and just goes around and like brings the wrath of God down upon people. And then it's like pretty chill. I'm going to try to have him on the podcast and talk about the role of religion and stuff like Battletech. And you know, how it's covered and how some universes do that pretty well and other universes kind of don't. It's kind of an interesting breakdown. So it's kind of fun. We're just going to mine holes and stuff, though. Well, just going to sit here and mine. This guy's like, I came to a RIMWORLD to experience hardship. And I'm like, yep. Oh, wow, he got better. He got better at mining. It's kind of like in The Sims where they start playing the guitar, you know. And they're sitting there playing, and it's like blink, blank, blink, blom, and they're not doing very well. And then at a certain point, you hear them suddenly start to like eke out some of the background of what could conceivably be Pachelbel's canon. It's fun to see that. We're gonna have a phonograph. It's gonna be good times. Once we get that phonograph indoors. Oh man. Oh, there we go. Like some strangers came in just to visit the hole we dug in the ground. They're like, ah, yes, excellent, yes, hole. And then they're just walking around. Smug sons of bitches, trying to judge my hole in the ground. Bastards. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do? I mean, it's a nice hole for a hole in the ground. I'd rate it like a 3 out of 5. All right, so there's some sort of ancient remains and stuff from some ancient blah, blah, blah. We're going to tear it down for parts. And, yep, there we go. I need it for my generator. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good hole to have. It's a reasonable hole in the ground. I'm gonna have my, I'm going to have it. It's going to be a good time. I mean, you know, have whole will travel, I guess. All right, there we go. Oh, the people from the Shire are leaving. Yes, be gone with you. I want no visitors or well-wishers. No people except on party business. I believe that is what the sign will say. Excellent. See, once I feel this son of a bitch, I can then start getting my robots to do my job for me. Well, they'll do it very poorly, very inefficiently, and they'll waste lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of resources. But it is what they do. It's going to be bad. But I don't know why the hobbits are suddenly visiting to just stand around the hole that I made. And I understand that maybe that's just their homemaking. You know, they see you... They see they're doing their thing, and they're just like, hey, nice hole. We also live in holes. Are you a person who lives in holes? And you're like, I guess. And then they want to be besties or something. They want to go bowling. Disregard the Metal Gear Solid noises. Those are deliberate, and I'm not ashamed of them, but I think they're fun. Okay, a mad rat, huh? Well, you're about to see a Keltec commercial. Where is it? I was told my guy to shoot it as soon as he sees something. Alright, here it comes. Yep, come on, Keltec. Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay, yep, it's a rat. You ain't got time to shoot a rat with a 12 gauge. Thanks to Keltec KSG-25, you don't have to. Your robot or Roomba has been programmed to kill. Keltec. Now, they literally don't make killer robots, and I'm very thankful they haven't dabbled yet. Because if they did, they'd be cheap. They'd probably work, and we'd all be in very much trouble, because Keltec is like that. Oh, it's going to be good. A lot of people are not going to like this mod set, I know. There's a lot of... There's a lot of people who are going to say, like, why are there nuclear weapons? Why is there the enrichment of uranium? Why is there all sorts of things? Why are you declaring war on the Shire? And I'm like, they started it. Well, they haven't yet, but they will. I'm just preemptively, you know, America, noun, verb. We'll figure it out. It's going to be fine. Let me get this MG08 set up, because nothing says get off the lawn like water-cooled machine gun. And we're just going to mine out a nice little bunker here, and then that ought to dissuade them real nice. And now that we got the MG08 set up and overlapping field of... Oh, all right, this will be real nice. Yeah, simple as they say. Should be simple. Yeah. All right, we're just going to do power. There we go. Activate all robots. And then we just have the... no, we haven't gotten into uranium jail yet. That's not where we are yet. I'll bring the clock in, though. We need to make a separate room, because it seems like the clock room is probably going to need to be a little bit more nice. So we're going to have a nice little room over here. It can be his cozy cottage in there, where he's just going to hang out in his nice little cozy cottage. And then we'll have some basic industries, and we'll have this front be the robot room, and the robot room will be in the front, and it'll be all nice. There, simple as. And hopefully we'll get some of this done. No, the MG08 is not automated. It is a crude weapon. He'll have to run over there, put his mitts on the spoons, and make it happen. All right, now I need to start doing some cultivation. So I'm gonna cut down all this shit, all that, some of that. Yep, gotta cut all that back. Yep. Too much nature. I don't trust it. A wild man wanders in. Good. You can stay away from me. I'm just gonna cuddle this back. There we go. There you go. Good. Well done. I mean, there's gonna be a clock room, don't worry. I'm just kind of horrified at a Roomba mining things. I mean, that means it has a very strong drill, and it's at ankle level. Not my favorite idea. Certainly in my very low end of favorite ideas. And thanks. I'm glad you guys are getting into Battletech. A few years ago, I put out a call, as did many other people, asking for more folks to join Battletech and enjoy a fun universe, especially at the time where Games Workshop was seemingly putting a price point on fun where mini cost the same weight as silver, you know, same price, just oof. And Battletech's a lot more forgiving in many ways on that sort of stuff, and I find that you don't need to put a price point on access to fun like that. And it's glad to see everyone coming in and doing their own stuff. We got a lot of fun people making a lot of fun content. But yeah, I've got my Maxim gun in case I have to kill these horses or something. I don't know. It's just there. Diggs don't tell Zenith. She will be upset. She will be very upset. All right, we're gonna steal. There's a lot of ancient stuff around here that I'm just gonna tear down because I don't know what it is, but I know it's parts. All right, we're gonna bring the clock inside. Don't worry, the clock will be fine. I know some people are freaking out. Look, I'm putting the clock on the wall, okay? The clock, I will mount the clock to the wall. There we go. Look, it's fine. Oh God, all right, the venom slickers are attacking. Oh God. Oh man, they have a knife. It looks like they may have gotten it off of a store on the internet. It may cost a number of dollars. So I'm going to go and shoot them with a Keltec, and we'll see what happens. Where are they? Where? Oh, there they are. All right, here we go. Hi. Do you have a shotgun? No? I don't think so. Hey. Nope. Yep, get gone. Thank you, and be gone. So what we'll do, we'll just put allow everything, and then you mark the body, and no, I'll just let them sit there. They can, yep, there you go. Handled. Handled. Just handled. All good. The clock is indoors. The pendulum clock is indoors. The clock is safe. Please don't feel bad. Everything is good. Everything will be fine. Where's my guy? What's he doing? Oh, he's helping knock this shit down. Excellent. What do we got? Limestone? Well, we have some steel there. We've not yet found a good reserve of steel in the mountain yet. But, I mean, they came in and picked a fight. There's a dead rat, like there always is. Seems unavoidable. Eat the person? No, I don't need to eat anybody. Not yet. Not yet. So, yeah, the clock is fine. I'm gonna put on all the robots. We've got hauler machines set up. We're starting to set up some basic, happy little bits of industry. I'm going to set up a concrete industry to replace these horses. Because concrete and horses go together. I read that in a book once. It said things you didn't know about horses. 1, concrete. Little known fact. Little known fact. So what we're going to do, this is going to be our dumping stockpile. That's where I put people who stumble into the yard. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Alright, so we're digging in. Now this is going to be the clock. That clock is the room where he's going to live. Because nothing says fancy like a clock in the corner of the room. Stryker told me this. He was adamant. He said, how many clocks do you want in your room? And I said, clocks in my room? And he said, I knew you were a man of taste. And then he put 4 clocks around my bed. And then bid me a good night. Slept like a champ, though. Look, if the horses didn't want to get concreted over, they wouldn't be there. Checkmate. Yeah, Tom drinks concrete. Everybody loves concrete. Stryker is a man of taste. He would be the equivalent of any of the minor quest givers in Caves of Cud. He's like, I have a laser disc. We can watch Ghostbusters on Laserdisc. And you're like, on Laserdisc? And he's like, on Laserdisc. But first, you must send me a wheel of cheese. You're like, my God, what a quest. And he's like, I know. Stryker's like that. Alright, see, he's got his phonograph by his bed. When you get your bed phonograph, you know you're doing well in the world. Gotta have your bed phonograph. Now, what we need to do is we need to introduce some basic shit like better power grid, not powered by logs. Which is ideal, to have a power grid not powered by logs. Just for those of you who are trying to plan a civilization, if logs enter into your power grid, it is broken. I have spoken. The matter is closed. if logs constitute part of your power grid. Oh, okay. Now they're dead. Oh, this is my favorite mod. Just bury the corpse on the spot. Dig a hole, roll them in, fill it in. Handled. Yeah. Alright, done. Alright, time to start growing some food. Alright, what do we feel like? Let's see. Let's do 7x15s. That'll do. 7x15s. 7x15s. And 7x15s. And then 7x15s. Excellent. And then what I'll do is I'll make... This is potato. This is going to be corn. This is going to be rice. This is going to be... Let's see... wheat. This is going to be... What should we have? Smoke leaf's fine, but it's not profitable as I want it to be. So let's go with, coffee could be worth something, maybe. Strawberries are always nice. Let's go with rice. Let's do rice again. There we go. We're gonna grow some vegetables and stuff. Okay, now we have a source of metal. Excellent. And now we have enough power to make everything happen. And now the robots can go out there and do some basic planting. They're not good at it. Saw dandelions in that list. I'm not happy. You don't have to be. All you have to do is believe in the power of something. Friendship. Alright, so we're gonna get in there. And we're gonna do concrete mixer. And we're gonna make some concrete, baby. Oh, it says there's a work penalty because it's outdoors. Well, maybe. Here we go. Alright, there we go. And we'll just put that there. And then we'll have some, what do we say? Some embrasures. There we go. Just for the Maxim gun. Yep. Just so it can live in there and have a good time. Good old Maxim gun. So we got all of our growing good. Looks like everything's got really decent fertility here. So fairly fertile earth. Not anything else. Get your minds out of the gutter. And we have a very... Okay, I'm going to build a subsurface conduit. There we go. There we go. But it's nice to find an earth start that is not incredibly barren. I had one that was a fucking desert. And I embarked anyways. And I was like, surely I can survive. Nope. It was a fucking desert. Nothing would grow in it. It was a desert in the academic sense of desert. As in it was sterile. There was nothing there. And the game was like... Ho ho, it is a desert. And I'm like, this is non-functional. Animals would just enter the map to die. They would enter the map to die. They would enter the map to die. That's all animals would do, is just enter the map to die. It was horrible. So we're going to do some conduits. Don't worry about the conduits. It's going to be good. Seems like the soundtrack ended at some point. Nope, it came back, right as I mentioned it. There we go. So, we've got some conduits, and everyone's going to do their thing. Pave the world. No, 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 no. I'm going to use concrete. Digs don't die. Not allowed. Don't do it. It's forbidden. Alright, we're going to do a little bit more mining here. This is going to be the storeroom where stuff goes. stuffing things, you know. It's also going to be a cross junction for the base. There we go. Now I have a nice little room up here that gets developed into something. I don't know. Maybe a breakfast nook. Yeah. There we go. We buried them. Everyone's fine. Well done. All right, digging in. And we have a great time. I mean, I think we're going to have like a nice little breakfast nook there. That guy has robot eyes. Pretty good robot eyes, too. Pretty good robot eyes. He's got 3 out of 5 robot eyes, I'd say. Oh, uh-oh. 4th Platoon, 2nd Marines is showing up. What do they want? They want something. Well, I don't have a lot to give them. I'll trade them some horse meat, but I'll need a minute. And they'll need to not ask where it comes from. And it's going to sound like Maxim gun noises in between. But I promise you, it will be the finest horse meat you've ever seen. The wild man is eating my food. His name is Roy? Good Lord, Roy. Get a job. This is independent wild man. My ass, Roy. You live off the goodness of others. Good God, Roy. Good God. Who's this person? Oh, wow, a Neanderthal. No, thank you. I'm good. No, I'm good. I just have this wild person on my... You know. I'm just... Damn it. I'm gonna hide in my little fort with my machine gun. I'm gonna fix Roy as soon as these witnesses leave. I'm going to bring Roy under my protection. I'm going to employ Roy in one way or another. Homeless man ate my fucking food. I'm not happy. That's my fucking sandwich, god damn it. Fuck you, Roy. Alright, there we go. We're just gonna replace that wall and get the steel out of it. It's all gonna be good. One of those Marines is round as hell, says Tom. Maybe that's one of their helpers. Did you think about it? Maybe that's their Wide Tom. Maybe that's their Fats Domino. Maybe that's their Pork Chop Jones. Have you thought about that, Tom? No, because you're not sensitive. Oh, I'll make the wild man something. I'm gonna sort his ass out. Nope. That noble shit can eat my ass. No thank you. They're like, hey, did you know you could save a guinea pig by switching to Geico? And I'm like, nope. Not interested. If I save a noble, it will be an active accident. But I'm gonna pour some concrete. Alright, where is that guy? There he is. There's Roy. Alright, Herman. Herman, uh-huh. Okay. Right. So anyways. There we go. Oh no. Yep. Looks like we got Roy. Yep. Pin him down. There you go. Yeah, that's what you get, Roy. Anyways. Oh, dig a hole, fill him in. Handled. That's what you get for eating the rations on my lawn, Roy. Yeah, handled. See, all you gotta do is just set a threshold. You're like, I'm not cool with that. The barrel's burned out, but I got it done. Alrighty. Look, man, Roy had his problems, and he faced them head on. And look, now the rice will grow. It's the circle of Roy. It's the what he wanted. It's like Roy told me the other day. He was like, incomprehensible swearing and screaming, profuse sweating, and then defecating. But I think what he was trying to convey is, please shoot me with that Maxim gun. And I did my part. You don't have to understand him, but I wanted Roy to be happy. So let's all remember Roy in our own way. I'm sure everyone's got a good Roy story. If you really try hard enough, you'd think of one. Remember that time Roy just had himself a big old mess of pancakes, and it was too much, and we said, Roy, you can't eat all those pancakes. And he said, yes, I can. Oh, Roy was so crazy. I'll remember him for minutes. I got my phonograph. I'm just gonna say that Roy started life, you know, like a lot of us do. He was like, I am stronger than the Maxim gun. And like many others, he was proven incorrect. The tree of Cargonia, from time to time, be watered with the blood and viscera of Roy. I agree. Roy step 2, and he was found wanting. 8mm. Pepperidge Farm remembers Roy. What a good man Roy is. Yeah, Des, well said. Tom, you're not stronger than a Maxim gun. In fact, most people who believe that are, unfortunately, victim to it. You are not stronger than the Maxim gun. So I'm going to start making concrete as soon as I can get some of these fucking components, which I need desperately. I'm hoping to find some. I don't want to... oh, yeah, of course. Giant fucking beep boop murder machine sitting there. Just, hey, go touch it. Nah, good. Are you sure? Yep. No, thank you. Yeah, it'd be great to have a Maxim gun and a dead caliber. Just so no one can register it. They're like, what is it in? You know, like 13mm Gras. They're like, what? And you're like, I found it. It's special. And Roadkill, no, I do not have a Maxim gun. It's on an to acquire list, but so is a lot of other shit. And I'm unfortunately of that age where I start thinking of things that would be whimsical and fun. And then I'm like, oh, right, mortgage, you know. Y'all do that calculus at a certain age where you're like, well, it'd be kind of fun if, you know, it'd be fun to, like, own the Ghostbusters car. It'd be cool to own, like, a 59 Caddy. But then there is the price of owning a classic car. And then people will want to fuck it up. And then you're like, oh my god, it's not worth it. You want to own the 74 Dodge Monaco Bluesmobile, but you don't want to put gas in one. That's a lot of food. You don't think Roy had to die? Well, I guess Tom doesn't want any burritos. That sounds like a man who doesn't like burritos. That sounds like a man who, you know, has priorities elsewhere. I mean, I get it if you're not a burrito guy. I thought Tom was. Also, his name was Roy. I mean, when's the last time you met a Roy and you were like, that's a good guy? Tom, he's not going to be my sloth from the Goonies. He's crazy, not like messed up. He just came in from the wilderness, like speaking wingdings and pointing at stuff. And I'm like, I don't understand you. And then he started eating my MREs, and I'm like, I understand that. And then Roy understood the Maxim gun, so equation solved. I know some people are going to say that's a bit cruel, but Roy who? Exactly. Handled. I'm going to eat all of these horses. I just want you to know that. I'm going to get in that Maxim gun, and I'm going to shoot those things to death, and I'm going to consume all of them. Oh, cool. Concrete blocks. Neat. We're just going to put some concrete out here. There we go. Just a little bit of concrete. Don't worry about it. Poor Roy. All he wanted to do was probably not get shot. But, you know, it's one of those wish in one hand, shit in the other sorts of things. Oh, he will not get a grave. Graves are for winners, and Roy does not have a last name for a reason, which means he's like a Star Trek extra. I haven't looked over at stream because I don't trust any of YouTube's numbers. What's it saying how many people are watching? I always ask usually like midway through a stream just to see what's, you know, like being represented. But I don't believe most of it. Most of the time anyways. But it's also a way for me to see how long the delay is, and I've been counting in my head. Looks like the delay is about 20 seconds. About 20 seconds. About 20. So it looks from a curious sampling that, yeah, about 20 seconds. But it looks like everyone's showing a consistent number more or less, which is interesting. And don't worry, I'm not concerned with an upper limit of that number. What I am curious about is what YouTube thinks. That always makes me very curious. It's one of those unknowable machines. YouTube is like a blind idiot god in many ways. It pulls in one way or another, and you never know what pleases it or causes it to be angry. And so you'll sit there and play different things in different ways at different times. Oh, sweet, yeah. And you'll notice that some things make it very happy and some things don't. And it's always curious, because it's always different. Here's the question, though. How many AI do you think would actually watch YouTube? Like once they become sentient, once they become sentient, once they are, you know, like how many of them do you think could just like chill out and have YouTube open while they, you know, figure out how to break the Turing test? I'm wondering. But I largely think that like I like streaming on a Tuesday because it's the numbers that are too high scare me. And I've said that a few times, but I am earnest in that. Large crowds bother me, even if digital. And I know I'm neurotic. I know that's a little weird to hear, but I don't like crowds. Even internet people ones, which is strange. But I'm an odd duck in that, I guess. All right, time to start making concrete, by the way, because I need to pave everything. I guess it's the autism. Yeah, it is what it is. I just find it very... If the number gets too high, I always sit there and go like, why? And then I get kind of deadlocked in that. All right, there we go. I made $6 by selling them some leaves. I'm very smart. I just hope that I don't sound crazy in saying that. Like, it's just sometimes it's too many. Pave the horse pen? Tom, the horse pen is a shooting gallery. Alright, looks like Marines are going to show up here. There we go. They're going to show up here because they want to get some of that business that Roy did. No, I'm gonna trade with some of them, even though I have nothing worth fucking trading yet. I'm going to make lots and lots of concrete. I'm gonna run this thing like crazy. The problem is that the temperature inside is boiling, so this guy is just sweating buckets. I have nothing to trade, so I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, we have so much food. Look at all this. We can't even pick it up. That's nice. All right, let's start a food storage. This is not at all efficient. I know it's not. I know a lot of people are gonna but I like it. And I know that will make many people upset. I promise I will make up for it with oil paintings, okay? I promise. I wish I could trade them Roy. They will not accept Roy. Let's see, raw food. Yeah. Yes. Raw food goes in here. There we go. Time to start stacking that shit up. I wish I could sell them Roy. I'd love to sell them like 10 pounds of Roy. I'd just like to be like, yeah, dude, I found this guy. I have buried him in the soil weeks ago. He's doing alright. He's doing like 3 out of 5 okay. Roy's an okay guy. And I think that if Roy could find all of his way here, that you could include him in your diet. I mean, he made it all the way here, and he was naked. That's pretty impressive. I think that we need to tell Roy that it's okay to be Roy. But he's also worth $2 a pound, right? So that's how we're going to have to sell this. We're going to have to run this like a deli. And that's okay. I know he's probably they're probably gonna look a little weird at that, but it's about the presentation of what we have. That's very important. It's a good product. I believe in Roy as a product, don't you? I mean, how do we sell Roy? Succulent, crazy, Roy. I mean, let's put our brain to some copy here. Excellent berries. Bandits are spreading. That's why I have a Maxim gun. A lot of people don't think you need a Maxim gun until you have a Maxim gun. Out here in RIMWORLD land, you know, you're just sitting there and you're like, hey, that looks like a bandit. And that's why you need a Maxim gun. Back here will be a prison or a hospital or something like that. We'll just put them in there. It'll be nice. Roy Plus. Ooh, I like that. Roy Plus. Top shelf Roy. See, a serving of Roy fulfills 100% of your daily Roy requirements. By the way, if any of you want to join the Black Pants Legion Auxiliary, the Auxiliary Discord, the one that's open to the public, you can go over WBPL76, type in !Discord in any of the streams, and it's there. Infrequently here sometimes on occasion, but mostly that's where the links are generated. uranium jail is going to take a bit to get to. And depending on how people like it or my feelings on this, it will depend entirely upon many things. But yes, I plan on acquiring the nuclear program. Ah yes, Roy, brought to you by Maxim. Alright, so I've got my phonograph and my clock. I have the basic necessities. I can now survive the world. Aha, let's see. All right. I just wanted to click through and make sure all of that was correct. It's going to be a good time. See, it's like it's going to be an okay time. Like Herman's hanging in there in his 91-degree indoor house where he can eat his raw rice and many other things. It's not a great time, but okay, time to make concrete. Da-dun, da-dun, concrete. Da-dun, da-dun, concrete. Da-dun, 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 concrete. Da-dun, da-dun, dun, dun. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. You know, I was watching The Price is Right the other day while I was taking a break from work. I just needed something brainless to put on. I'm going to tell you this much. That show has gotten us steer. Now, back in the day, you'd occasionally see really fancy things. But usually you'd have like, oh, you can win a new Corvette. They were like, you can win a new Kia Soul. And it's not a bad car. That's a good city car for a lot of people. And it's perfectly reasonable. But as a prize, it's like winning a life preserver. You're just like, wow, you know, I'd rather just take the money. Right? I think that's kind of where you're at that point. Like, oh, well, if it's like a fancy car that I wouldn't normally buy, that's different. But if it's like, you know, that. I'm not trying to be, you know, thankless. And yes, I got some auto turret mods. And Tom is right, it is the hamster car. They had the hamsters and they were doing their thing. And yeah, that was their mascot. Not the worst mascot. The worst mascot in history would be the sponge monkeys from Quiznos. If y'all have never seen the Quiznos sponge monkeys, I would recommend it. Just open up Google and type in Quiznos sponge monkeys and wait and realize this was a serious commercial done by a corporation hoping to entice people to come and eat at the restaurant, which was something like, for its time, an upscale or slightly nicer Subway. That being said, sponge monkeys, if you want to see like deep fried insanity, sponge monkeys is certainly up there. Yeah, they're it's just one of those things where like I think that had sponge monkeys come out as a commercial for a Subway or whatever today, it would be tame. But for its time, that was the equivalent of like Ozzy Osbourne like endorsing Rogaine. It would just be like, what? Why? That's kind of strange. Alright, so that's all going to be concrete. I'm going to have a very clean lawn. Brian Henry says, imagine a Mad Men sequel that ends with a 75-year-old Don Draper pitching the Quiznos Sponge Monkeys commercial. I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. I would lose my shit. If they had 75-year-old Don Draper and he's like, let me tell you about the monkeys. My nephew made them and I think it's the future. They're like, sir, I understand you helped do the Coke commercial in 1960, and I know that was like the cornerstone of your career, but this seems demonic. In fact, our test audiences said that whatever our product was, they would buy the opposite just because we made this, and I don't think we can make that. And he's like, listen here, they used to call me a madman, not because I stabbed people, but because I liked Mad Magazine, or, you know, and that's not the show. It's a good show, though. It's a really good show. They did a good job with that. I enjoyed Mad Men. Alright, he's mining faster and faster. They're saying bandits are spreading, but I don't care. I have a Maxim gun. They don't. Whatever happens, we have got the Maxim gun, and they have not. Back here will be some storage and stuff. It'll be nice. Don't worry about sponge monkeys. They can't hurt you anymore. They, like the company that employed them, is no longer a thing. No food's in there. Good. Reasonable. Alright, now we can start hauling stuff in there. Yes, and rest in peace, Al Jaffe. All right, there we go. Ooh, silver. Free money. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some of that. I need the money. And thank you, Lancer. I appreciate that. They're a lot of work, and we're working on them. We're working on them like crazy. We have 2 movies being made right now at the same time. And when you see Tex Talk's history, you'll understand why we polished it as much as we did. When you see The Hunchback, I think you guys will fall in love with it again as I did while writing it. It's one of those things where it's rare to fall in love with a project when you start it, because usually you're like, oh, it's blah, and you think you know what you're doing. But as the project grows over time, it's like any relationship. It gets more complex, it changes, it's nuanced. But something as complex as a long-term research project, summing it all up is beautiful. So I'm glad to be able to share that with you guys. I am a little bit congested. I apologize for that. It is not professional. Oh my God. I do remember the Noid. I remember I remember the Noid. I remember that. Annoy the Noid. Oof. Do one on the crunch ramp? I'm not going to talk about the crunch ramp, Tom. I sum up The Hunchback more or less as a plow. I say its job is to destroy or render things asunder in one direction, and efficiently so. Now, I could tell you guys some of, Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys a fun little thing. We had for a while the Taco Bell challenge, which I never recommend anyone do ever because it's just awful and unsafe and unhealthy, and so don't do it. But There was a Subway challenge that was proposed, and no one so far has actually managed to do it. And the challenge is part performance art, but part complexity of order. So what you have to do is in a single sandwich, which must fit in the bag provided and must fit in the wrapping provided and must be able to close. In a single sandwich, how expensive can you make the order without laughing? If you laugh at any point while you are ordering that sandwich to the point of checkout, you lose. If they laugh at any point as you insist on no, 6 times the bacon, you lose. Thus, many people have tried, but they usually end up losing their fucking mind when they have to order extra things and someone says, "Are you fucking serious?" And then you start giggling or shit yourself. The sandwich has to fit in the bag. You don't have to eat the whole sandwich. It's not about the eating. It's just to see what you can get away with in an era where most people don't pay attention. All right, let's see. Slowly paving things. That's nice. Oh yeah, huh? Go to the space? No, thank you. I have a nice lawn. I have a good lawn. Yep. Oh no, the roof fell in. Oh no, it's fucking horrible. All right, let's just put a roof there and pretend we meant to have supports all along. There we go. All better now. Not really, but good enough. Reasonable. I think that the Subway challenge is pretty hard, just from the prospect of being able to ask for something that complex. And again, if they can't close it, you lose. If it won't fit in the bag, you lose. So if you're like, "Oh, get me the party sub," sorry, it has to fit in the standard Subway bag, you lose. It's pretty ridiculous. Goons of a certain era will remember the exploits of the horrific exploits of the Burger King make your own burger thing. That was an era of the internet all its own. And many a horrible thing was created. But look, we got a nice start to the base. We've concreted most of where the horses live. We shot Roy. We have no lights. That kind of sucks. But, I mean, we could do better. The power situation. We have 559 extra watts to play with, which is a lot of watts. My God, that's so many watts. I'm going to introduce lights indoors, but not too many. I don't want my guy to get addicted to them. You know? I don't want him to be addicted to light. I want him to enjoy light, but I don't want him to become accustomed to it. That sounds like it. Yeah, he's gonna need to meter his expectations here. Oh, look at all this. All right, we're gonna make concrete. We're gonna make concrete. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have plenty of concrete. All right, we've got some light. Not too much light. Just some. Still don't have an air conditioning, but fuck him. Right? Area revealed, huh? Damn it. There's sunlight now inside. Hernan dislikes this. Well, I do, but, what is this? Just brightly lit bullshit? Alright, fine. Oh, we got plenty of concrete. That's good enough. We'll just bust all those rocks into concrete and... Holy shit, look at this guy mine. Look at this guy. This guy's great. Come on, Hernan. He's just windmilling his arms and scooping pieces out of the wall. What a majestic creature. See, this guy's got it going on. We're putting in lights. Now the power draw is, oh man, we're down to not a lot of excess power grid. All right, no more lights. Lights are canceled. That is as many lights as we can have with the current power grid. No more of those either. Nope. Nope. We're just gonna have to make do. Sorry. Sorry, austerity measures have gone in. Austerity measures, folks. Austerity measures. You know, it's harsh. I know it's harsh, but it is austerity measures time. We have limited materials. Oh boy. Alright, so he's gonna have a fine time. He'll be alright. Alright, as soon as we put more power and stuff in, and we have this... Oh! Alright, I have an idea. I will have a nice little garden over here where I grow my weed. I mean, smoke leaf. You know what I mean. I'll put some mines out there in case anyone gets the wrong idea. Who's this person? Uh-huh. I said, just about started. Oh, okay, fine. What's your deal? Okay. Faction and name. This is gonna be called, Not Roy is our faction. And the settlement, is gonna be called, let's see. Crackton Acres. That way no one will come live here. Excellent. Alright, what's your job? Oh shit, she has a Mac 10. She's fucking cool. I'm gonna say this, guys. If your chick runs into you and she's got like a Mac 10 on that first date, you gotta keep her. That's exciting. Alright, this person's gonna do crafting stuff. Now I'm gonna have Roy do some other stuff. So we have a new colonist. She has her own Mac 10. That's fucking cool. Roy's Folly. Yeah, just don't worry about it. It's gonna be a good time. Hernan and Z. Good time. If somebody just shows up and they're like, hey, you seem fun, and they have a Mac 10, you're like, oh, what the fuck? That's cool. Like, if someone comes into your life and they're like, hey, you know, I'm awkward, but here's a Mac 10, you want to hang out? And be like, yeah. What's this? A cow, huh? Thank you for the sky beef, sky gods. Oh, there's a fire? Not Mawee. Oh, well. Alright, we're gonna kill people with a butcher table. And actually, I don't need two of those. I just need a kitchen. Alright, we're gonna do the... Let's see... Electric stove, huh? Yeah. Should work. I'll also put the cadaver cutter table in there as well. I mean, if someone comes in with a Mac 10 to their job interview and they're like, these are my qualifications to join this colony, you're like, yeah, it is, actually. Like, that's cool. That's cool as shit. Is she good at digging? I don't know. But I will give her her own room. Because that's nice. Ah, yes. I will give her a concrete bed. Oh, yes, and a concrete end table. Excellent. What Victorian decor do we have? Let's see. Ooh, a table lamp. Oh, we don't have time for that. Yes, Johnny Walker. Yes, I'll put that on the end table. And, ooh, a food trolley. We don't have, no. Oh, yes, terrestrial globe. Indeed. Indeed, we will each have a globe and some, let's see, typewriters later, I think. Yeah, we'll just put some nice furniture in. People will hang out. Concrete dresser. There you go. Concrete dresser. You can't move it. Don't worry about it. You got a concrete dresser. I'm taking care of my people. With your concrete dresser and stuff. I'm taking care of people, man. That's how you know you are. Concrete. Oh, wow. Some of my robots burned. Ow. Because of that shit. That's not good. Okay, so there's a little bit of a fire. Man, what a fucking fire. Look, it's just a concrete bed. If you can't sleep on a concrete bed, you know, get bed. This is the game telling me no. It's trying to kill all my food and burn everything down. I don't care. I'm gonna mine. I'm just gonna hang out. You can burn my shit. Come on. Go ahead. Burn it all. Praise Zorg. There is a season for burning. Alright, I'm trying to see if I can't get these, yeah, a few of the robots burned up, but I'm not really worried. Because it's concrete. Who would win in a fight? Alexander Graham Bell or Isambard Brunel? That's a fair question. Brunel, I think. Alright, let's fix all the robots. Well, we'll fix the robots we can. And we'll reseed what we can. Man, what a fire. It's just burning shit. Alright. Yeah, there's one of the cows. Yeah, just got ourselves one of them cows. I like that. Alright, expand home zone. There we go. I'm just gonna put up a concrete wall around here. Now that nature's being beaten back by nature. Alright, let's do concrete. Let's see. Exterior wall. Ooh. There we go. Just a little bit of concrete, you know? Let people know they're, barking up the wrong tree. In a very efficient manner. Nice little gap in between. There we go. Good for that right there. Excellent. Uh-oh, it's the RIMWORLD song. This is a song. Yeah. I used to sing along with this. The lyrics are "This is a song, this is a song." It's pretty fun. I just made up lyrics on the spot. I was like, you know what? It can have lyrics. I mean, if Carrie Fisher can make up lyrics to Life Day stuff, I think we can all do that in our own heads. Okay. Okay, so we're making it, kind of. A lot of concrete going into this facility, as you know. Concrete's great. Exterior concrete wall. It's real nice. We're just gonna put some mines in between so people walk in there and just blap handles them. Yeah, I should probably pave the gap, you're right. We'll do it. Time to pave the gap, boys and girls. Oh, look at all that pavement. Nice. And all we gotta do is then just line this with some concertina wire, some more defense in depth, some nice murder holes, machine gun bunkers, a traitor. What? She was a traitor the whole time. Why? That's terrible. You understand that, like, we have a lot of people with weapons, right? What are they gonna do? They have a MAC-10 and they're like, I'm a traitor. Do they not know what happens to traitors? Okay, they're fighting a robot. Okay, come on, robots. No, come on. Okay, they got one robot. Uh-huh. Come on. Come on. Oh, traitorous. Traitor. Can you survive the shooting of the ponies? Man, I shot a lot of horses. Ah, dear. It appears that you are about to be maximed. See, I just don't like it when people are that, like, you know, shot their leg off with a Maxim gun. That's pretty rough. He's not good at shooting, so I'm letting him practice. Yep. Oh, the barrel shut out? Hold on. Oh, she died. All right. Anyways, yeah, that's what you get for being a tater tot. That's what you get. You get maximed in the rain. Yeah. Oh, cool. Spacecraft stuff crashed. Let's tear this apart. Surely it won't be radioactive. We're gonna have at it. So yeah, as you can see, like, very marginal impact on the overall economy and the ecology here. Everything's fine. We have grown a number of rice and beans and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put, yeah, just cut up people forever. What are we missing? Steel? Are we missing? Yeah, we are missing steel. Son of a bitch. All right. So, to-do list: acquire steel. Acquire the steel. All right. Let's make this go down this way. Dun, 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 dun. How are the horses? I wouldn't know. Oh, we have a raid. It's probably one of the shogunates. They raid quite a lot. Oh, they sent some people. Whoa, bitch and mustache on that guy. All right. I didn't even clean the last lady off the yard. Oh, the horses seem fine. They're just leaking a bit. Leaky horses. Herman's just hanging out. He's pretty stable. He's a little recreation starved, you know. But nothing he can't handle, really. Okay, he's... Oh, it's Neanderthals. My God. This is an original series episode. They're attacking the wall with sticks. They're upset at concrete. Now they're upset at Loud Bang Stick. These are Griglax people. They're not liking that. I shot them in the stomach. Yeah, they're stabbing the walls. Okay, I'm gonna have to come out here and just shoot them with a shotgun. Get away from there. Get away. Bad. Alright, now I'm gonna get back on that Maxim gun. Oh god. I shot the barrel out. Shit, get in there. Excellent. Blaster. Come on, Hernan. Come on. You have 3 weird names. Use one of them for damage. Oh, yes. 12 gauge them. Yeah, how is he recreation starved? He's got a fucking Maxim gun. Alright. The primitives are sated. Hernan has won another one for civilization. The cave people have been set back. Can you imagine if we had been infiltrated by somebody who was like a caveman spy trying to blend in to like us? He's like, ah yes, I too believe in future where borrow money, now pay back future, understand concept. Very smart, have many of these low end. And you're like, I think that's a caveman. It's like, no, not I. 'Tis me, normal person, Jim. Jim, normal person. Very tall. Very tall. Where's the MAC-10? It's in the pile. It was a poor MAC-10, but still, I trusted her, so in my eyes, I elevated it to a very nice MAC-10. I was being kind because I welcomed them as a friend. And then they faced the Maxim gun in a moment. And all at once, they were but snuffed out. That's what happens when you fuck up. We have the Maxim gun. We have the power in this valley, one belt at a time. I'm going to smooth the walls, and then slowly try to get my gentleman to pursue the art of research, so that we may find ancillary means of providing power, because logs are bad. Don't worry about the Roomba stabbing people. That's just slightly problematic. Slightly. It's probably the least problematic thing you're going to see today. Hernan knows what he wants. This is going to be the recreation room. I could put a shooting range in here? Fuck yeah. That seems a little unsafe, but oh yeah, not enough room. I was going to say, like, you know what? Fuck it. Indoor shooting range. Let's do this. This will be the recreation L. The L of recreation. The L in recreation stands for... I don't know. So we're going to just go ahead and put these in here and get moving. Alright, what's he doing? He's minding like a son of a bitch. He's like, I remember when I trusted people. Not anymore. Remember when the cave people was attacked? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, let's see. Dead? How many shotgun blasts did they have to take? Oh, and they have a bite scar which is itchy. Ate them up like Swiss cheese. Good lord. Alright, where are we going? Area revealed. What do we have? Oh, we have another open area with a marbled column or something. Alright, that's neat. Always remember to airlock your shit off. I sometimes forget, and then as I tunnel through mountains and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm dumb. The recreational room. The room of recreations. It's very recreational. But we're going to make a lot of concrete. And we're using the concrete to pave the world. And we're forcing the horses out. Now, it seems that most of the horses survive their gunshots. So, that's one for the horses. All right, Hernan is doing his thing. Hernan's a good guy. I like Hernan a lot. We made a good fella. Now, we have a big power problem, which is unfortunate. And that is limiting our ability to provide for fun times for this fortress of people. Activate all robots, please. I seem to have many robots down. His crafting skill is too low to fix the robots, which is tragic. I'm going to equip that Mag-10 as a sidearm, though, because that's really cool. I'll remember them always, whatever their name was. They were my favorite person who owned that Mag-10. Oh man, that's a lot of stink. They got stink waves coming off them. That's not good. When you got stink waves coming off them, and when you can like really see the stink waves, that's a bad time. So I'm going to put the med train and the butchery stuff all in one place. That seems normal. It's a good time. We're gonna have a shooting range in here, so Hernan can, you know, go deaf. It'll be exciting. Oh. Barbara is visiting. Barbara Ann, perhaps. Let's take apart all this shit that's left on the map. They leave us stuff, we need to take it. Hail Cargonia. That's kind of what we do here. I'm going to take all the rocks, and I'm going to grind them down into concrete. Oh, we have a combat supplier from Hindo. Alright, that means something. They're like, do you know who I am? I'm the combat supplier from Hindo. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. Get off the lawn. Alright, so we need to build copy. Right there and right there. Need to, of course, fix our fucking walls. I hope I have some things to trade. I do have some gold now. Barbara is a trader. She's just passing by, Tom. I'm not going to go, like, stab people. This isn't like your game of, This isn't like your little farm in Stardew Valley where you can just kill people. Oh, wow, a combat knife. Now, that gold is worth a lot, which is nice. Let's see, all sorts of things. Fancier weapons, some blah, mounted machine guns, a mod deuce, that's nice. Ooh, a sentry gun. How much is that sentry gun? I'll take the sentry gun, how much? Damn it, I can't afford it. What an unfortunate world. Oh well. I've traded with them. Turn all my food into noodles. Bowls of noodles. Alright, so we're gonna do... We have our big piles of concrete, which is nice. This is the concrete room. And they make concrete real fast. I'm only gonna have one concrete maker, though. Alright, so as soon as we get a little bit more room, we'll set up a research area. I can't believe those people just decided to be a traitor. They could have joined our cool fort. They could have been friends. We could have hung out in our jammies. We could have had, like, footy pajamas. Had a good time. Could have had a great time. But no. They couldn't be as cool as that Mac-10 they had. They just had to be a son of a bitch. And that's not cool. Like, I was gonna let them be in my cool, like, club. That was pretty alright, you know? But nah, they can't do it. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna do my part in the dark with blackjack and hookers. Had Bill, train medicine, do forever. Hey, check this out. Hey, those corpses? Yep, oh, time to learn. Time to learn what bodies are made out of. Answer, meat. Alright, let's see. Yep, self-tend. Yeah, is having himself asleep. Now we need to learn some more medicine. Yep, time to drive. Yep, there we go. Time to do some science. And let's see. Oh. I mean, I built this lady. I'm not sure how many ladies are out there, but I mean, when your fella builds you a concrete bed and a concrete dresser, you know, he's trying to say that this relationship's going to last after settling and slowly molding into a new form, you know, for a bit and under ideal temperatures with enough prep time. But it'll last. It'll last a long time. Now, it won't be a good dresser either, but it's a statement. It's really conveying a number of things. Let's not get into it. Science taught us that Roy was full of meat. That was something we all learned. We were like, wow. See, look, I found a science lab coat. I'm wearing that dead lady's clothes. I'm literally wearing that dead lady's clothes. Holy crap, that's a little grim. He's just like, ah, yes, it's time for the harvest. And I'm like, oh, God. Did you just wear that dead lady's clothes? And he's like, no trouble at all. No trouble for me, thank you. And you're like, that's not what I said. And he's like, ta-ta. You know. I mean, he's doing what he does, but holy shit. Alright, I'm going to make him do research in his room like a sir. And I'm going to make his room really nice. So he'll be like, wow, I have a nice home office. I'll be like, indeed. Indeed, indeed. You're going to have a nice... I don't have armchair money, but I have dining chair money. There you go. What's the mod that splits the trade menu? Look up the trade mods. It's one of the 5... It's one of the 5-star trade mods. There's a handful. No Hobbit burgers yet. We've killed a few people and turned them into science. But in time, I intend to turn them all into burgers because you can can them. So you can then export the Hobbit meats, which I think is really a nice business. It's exotic meat in many ways. Alright, so once we've built our little home area out, I've got my concrete walls, we're fixing everything up nice. Good, good, good. Some of the robots are broken, maybe fuck forever, but I'm fine. Alright, oh yeah, we're making that concrete bed. Oh yes. As you know, a concrete bed is a good bed indeed. That's a saying. Sleep soundly with a concrete bed. Sleep that could wake the dead with a concrete bed. How would you sell a concrete bed? Like, I know that's grim, but this is what we got. So let's not complain. Let's try to sell this business of concrete beds. Alright, we need steel again. Damnation. Our continual shortage strikes again. Alright, let's just go to the edge of the map. Let's see what we got. We'll find the underroad. See? Submit your relationship on a concrete bed. You'll sleep like a rock. See? These are all positive. The foundation of your relationship is as strong as the foundation of your house. Get a solid night's sleep, not a bad one. Again, no more steel. Oh, just as I say that. What are the odds, huh? Alright, let's vein mine. What do we got? Ooh, that's enough for our purposes. Hope you get some fucking sleep, bucko. Because we're gonna get into that like toot sweet. There we go. Come on, Hernan. Yeah, eat your ration. I don't care. He's like, I haven't had enough recreation. I'm like, I don't care, Hernan. Get it going. It's a lot of steel, Hernan. I know you're gonna lose your mind, Hernan, but don't worry. Rock and stone, Hernan. Right, that's enough steel for us to start the next few ideas. Excellent. The guest room is almost ready. Alright, so now I can get into some research. Let's get into... No. I need some better electricity. Let's get into... let's see. Battery. There we go. Nice. Ooh, solar roofing, maybe. Battery. Geothermal power could be interesting. Toxic gas and a lot of other things, but I need solar for the short term. And then we're gonna get into petrochemical. Alright, we're gonna start getting into some proper science stuff. Alright, there we go. This guy is getting all sorts of lights in his room. I hope he appreciates them. Light is not free. It requires many lumens, and we have to go catch them and release them later, you know? That's all we have to do. You have to keep your lumens in a box. Louis the Lightning Bug said that. He did not say that. I'm sure someone owns the right to that and would get mad. And they'd be like, Louis the Lightning Bug would never convey such a thing. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some food. Oh, I can make baby food. That would be disgusting. Alright, we're gonna make a lot of simple food. I'm gonna tell the robot to make simple food forever. Butcher creature forever. Excellent. So all Herman has to do is occasionally wander outside with a 12 gauge, blast stuff, and then we'll have plenty of food. And then the robots will keep us in materials. Excellent. And yeah, Krug Smash videos are awesome. I have them on in the background all the time while I work. They're very, very cool. His crafting skill is too low. Well, I can get his crafting up, actually. It's easy. Start making concrete, brother. And as soon as that gets up, he'll be able to fix stuff. He's like, I'm recreation starved. And I'm like, uh-huh. See, your crafting's at 3, and I can get it up higher. Now let's put some recreation stuff out there. What do you think? Oh yeah, the shooting target. That's what we're gonna do. Do we have enough leather for that? No, we don't. That sucks. Oh, but we can make a concrete chest table. Excellent. Concrete chest table. We'll do some concrete stools for the concrete chest table, for the concrete chest club, you know? Concrete. I'm not going to make Robocops, but now it's on my to-do list. I wasn't initially going to go down that route, but now we're going to go into the dark arts because you said so, Molly. Concrete horseshoes pen. Concrete. I'm going to put the horseshoes pin right in here. Right in the middle of the kill zone. Oh no, Hindo. What? Those fuckers tried to... Oh, I was going to say. They brought me food earlier. They're like, hey, you get one free sandwich and now it's time to get a cock slapping. I'm going to come out of here like, well, I don't know. Until that belt of the Maxim's gone, then I'm going to fight you with a Keltec till it breaks. But in that amount of time, I'm going to start swinging. I was like, bring it. Oh, they're fighting each other. That's it? I was going to say, you sons of bitches coming to trade to fight? This is on. This just reminds me I need landmines. I need more traps. What do I got? Oh yes. Mini turret bunker. Components. Oh, I know what these are. Yeah. Pillboxes. All right. Yeah. Yes. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Royal Tribute Collector. Uh-huh. I don't have any gold. I traded it away to buy stuff. I have food. I don't think they want that. Do they want to play horseshoes? I have horseshoes. It's fun. I'm letting him recreate a lot of the day. Alright, Hernan, come on, you can do it. Let's get that crafting up. That is really not getting his crafting up at all. Son of a bitch. Alright, back to doing research. We'll figure you out in a minute. We'll figure you out in a minute. Son of a bitch. Alright. There we go. Get back to research. He just wants to make concrete now. Alright, let's go speak with the Royal Tribute Collector. And let's just give them some gold. There you go. Have some bars of gold, now get out. That'll buy you something. Yeah, I'll put some pillboxes in there, no problem. Alright, so he's making a lot of concrete. He sure loves that. It's like his favorite activity. He's a concreted man. He believes in staying firmly grounded. I don't know how else to say this, but this is a firm beginning. It sounds like the soundtrack's having it, though. Good lord. It's like having a moment. It hurts. You need better robots. I am Nomad. I agree. I am Nomad. Nomad is kind of horrifying, because Nomad erased Uhura's brain, and then they brought out the tapes, and they were like, C-A-T, and they're like, we'll get her back up to college in no time. And I'm like, what about her fucking memories? She has a whole life of memories in there. And they're like, well, yeah, but she'll be able to read and do her job. And I'm like, that's kind of dystopian. She'll still be able to work. I'm like, oof. That's not so great. Okay, the Shire's here to trade. What do they have? What do they want? I'm going to sell them some packaged beans. And they have an MG42 for sale. Very, very much like the Shire. Yeah, I guess I'll take that as MG42. As you know, there's that part in Lord of the Rings where, you know, he's like, and you have my MG42. I remember that part, you know. Pretty good stuff. Alright, let's pick up that, let's equip that MG42. There we go. Now my guy has a lot of weapons. He doesn't need all of them. So I'm going to tell him to put that Keltec down and just use the MG42. And then I'll tell him to try to forget. Nope, he did. Excellent. And we're running. We've got a Maxim gun. And we've got an MG42. And the soundtrack has had it. It is having a moment. It is like, I've thought about this. I've lost my mind. So here's what we're going to do is we got to get some horse meat for these burgers. They don't make themselves. And then we need to MG42 the horses. Come back. Nope, there's one. All right, where's the rest? There we go. This is how IKEA makes meatballs, I think. They send some guy out there. Well, the only difference is it's probably a guy with a hammer. He probably has to chase some horses around for a bit. And then he's like, meatballs. I think they probably pay him in meatballs. Alright, got him. Done and done. Okay. Let's just get back to, now that we've added meat to our menu, we can grind all these things up. Oh, excellent. And with the grindings, we can make shooting targets. See? Nature finds a way. It's all about that, isn't it? Nature finds a way. Now I get my indoor shooting range. Isn't that wonderful? Get strapped, Mr. Frodo. Yeah, I mean, the hobbits are looking out for me. They're cool guys. In this playthrough, I remember one playthrough. Good lord, it was like the Meuse-Argonne offensive. Like every 3 minutes, hobbits attacking because I shot a bunch of them to death once on accident because I wasn't paying attention. But you know, I mean, that happens. I think that happens to everybody. Occasionally, you accidentally everyone, and it's not to say that I was neglectful. I certainly was in that place and time and having them bumble into my machine guns. But I think that also was on them a bit because they did not heed the warning of the pile of bodies or the mass graves on the way to the machine guns. And if there are multiple warnings like that present and you can't execute some level of, you know, executive function to stay clear of those machine guns, then that is certainly on you. You know, it's just something. You just gotta keep that in mind. It's about the machine guns. They just didn't heed my warning. I was like, please stay away from the machine guns, and they were like, nah. So I had to turn them in. And I'm going to tell you this much. I learned a lot about hobbits in that playthrough. If you grind all the hobbits up into meat, and then you turn the meat into canned meat, hobbit meat will actually cause heart failure. Like, it causes heart failure. So I was ending up having to restrict hobbit meat to prisoner use only. It was like D- rated. It was awful. However, people from other places who visited my planet seemed to like it. So every time people visited, they were like, oh man, it's that hobbit meat guy. And they were all excited. RIMWORLD's weird in a lot of ways. But yeah, I had a good hobbit meat business. A lot of sandstone back here, which is not worth a lot. What the? That looks different. What's that? Holy shit. This opens to outside. That is catastrophic. Alright. Oh wait, it's a little private area. That's kind of neat. Okay. Oh, and there's a little, what is this? Oh, a steam geyser right there. Well, shit. Let's put a door there, and then we'll put some embrasures here, right? Or back here. And then we'll just put a machine gun behind it. And then we'll have a reinforced wall right there, right? And then we'll have, right there, another one of those, and some mines and stuff. So people just walk in there and just blah, 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 blah. Yeah. The Fiesta Pale Corp. That is horrifying. Please don't do that. Oh my God. That's chemical warfare, sir. You know, they stopped making Fiesta Pale, and in some way I was blamed for part of that, but it was just all timing. I think they just stopped making it because it wasn't selling very well. And I bought it as a whim, as a cursed item, and people celebrated it long after its availability had since, you know, like eclipsed. But historically, there wasn't just Fiesta Pale. There were a few others. There was Fiesta Pale, but there was also Italy Pale, I remember. And it was like, it'll make several pizzas. And don't. Like, if you ever have a chance to acquire one of these items, do not. They're bad. Just don't do it. Oh, a Manhunter pack, huh? What is it? Oh my god, it's a Manhunter. It's snacks. It's all Cobras. That's, like, bad? Okay, Herman. Get on that Maxim gun. Alright, get on that Maxim gun, Herman. Where are they? Alright, here come the danger noodles. Uh-huh. Nope. You are not machine gun proof. Alright, looks like the danger noodles are all fucking off. Uh-huh. I'm gonna have a snake omelet. A snomlet, if you will. I do not want to make my own bucket, Mattis Guardian. I mean, somebody floated the idea the other day, saying, oh, Tex, you should just have a stream once a year where you say, okay, with the proceeds of this stream, I will go on vacation and just see what happens what may. And the problem is that in my brain, I go, all right, I might make $80, and I could buy 2 cases of the really good hot dogs, and I could grill them out back. But the problem is everyone in the community would think, you know what, we could send Tex to a lot of cursed places. Don't do that. That would be weird. I'm not a great streamer. I don't know what I'm doing content-wise. I'm just glad to be here. But when it comes down to stuff like merch and buckets and things, BPL Bucket would probably just contain a lot of old memes and, like, probably some reproductions of classic toys that you wish you had again. Like 3 or 4, like just classic ones. But yeah, you know it would be a lie. I don't do vacations. I prefer to fill work with work. On one of my last vacations, I went to Detroit. That's not a lie. I went to Detroit and we watched blaxploitation movies at Stryker's house. Petey Wheatstraw. I had to introduce those guys to Rudy Ray Moore. He's one of my heroes. Suppose this is where I could put my bees. I could have my beatorium here. I would choose a terrible place for a vacation. I'd be like, let's go see the Corn Palace. Let's go see its majesty in person. Let us go gaze upon its majestic works of corn. Alright, I'm gonna make this back here my smoke leaf. And then this is also gonna be my heel root. Yep, got it. And that's where I'm gonna grow my medicinals back there. Oh, I've seen a lot of people try to say trying to relax is a job. Uh-oh, a mad squirrel. Sounds like MG42. It's gonna sort it, or one of the robots is. Nope, looks like one of the robots is gonna sort it. Yeah, that's training. Nice. Alright, yep, squirrel's dead. Nice. But yeah, you couldn't get me to sleep. Or, you know, relax or rest. I prefer to fill time with work. It's purposeful, and it's fun. I know a lot of people say work isn't fun. I know a lot of people get into this kind of work, content creation, and think, how can I avoid work? How can I have an easier life? And I'm like, boo! No! Create more things. Do more stupid. We're gonna have a concrete chess table. This is only the beginning. That sounds like something we'd have. Like, if there's a BPL website, there's a BPL store. It's like, what do we have? 1 of 1. Concrete chess table. But why? Well, I just shut up. How's that? Huh? Yeah. Look, I've almost wiped out all of the warning things. I've been slowly chipping away at all of the little warning things, and this one here, the rally point area, is just kind of optional. So there. Done. In one stream, I removed all of the warnings. Feral child. Not interested. Go away. Not interested. Please leave. I need to start putting up concertina wire. Which is a little sharper than concerto wire, as wires go. Because people are making... See, there's musicians out there. They don't get it. They don't get why I went to the dark side to make those jokes. But I have a lot of musician jokes from over the years. Let's see. Okay, we're just going to just tear stuff down. Yeah. But we could have a fun pail. I mean, shit. If you want a survival pail that lasts, just fill the fucker with peanut butter. Like good high-density peanut butter. It's caloric dense. Be like, I don't like peanut butter. Oh, I'm sorry, but this is an MRE. I can't eat peanut butter. Okay, I'll fill it with, I don't know, a bread. Look, man, you get feral children on your lawn, and the next thing you know, that people are trying to stab your robots. It's just, okay, feral child is hanging out here, just hanging out, doing whatever they do down there. That's none of my business. I'm just gonna lay some traps out because get off my lawn. So we're gonna do some simple spike traps. I'm gonna make them out of concrete. I think this will be fine just to say that over here is dangerous and you should stay away. And this is a normal amount of traps. This is a normal amount of traps because feral people are just crazy. So we're just gonna have some traps here, some modest concrete traps. And there we go. I think this should help solve the issue of someone trying to come in. There we go. Then I think back here I'll put a mod deuce. And then maybe some landmines. And then behind that, I think some murder stuff. I don't know. I'll figure it out. You gotta layer your hate and defenses into stuff. But it's... 607 food, that ain't bad. And we have lots of meat, which is good. And we're doing meat science, which is a very important science. Still have yet to find a good amount of steel, which is unfortunately a problem. Alright, so let's see, what are we gonna do? The floors, again. Paved tile's fine for the outdoors, because nature is very unpredictable. So you need to fill it in, here and there, just to let it know what's up. If you can't turn nature into a parking lot, I mean, how can you say you've even attempted to express manifest destiny as a concept? If you cannot make nature your bitch, what kind of industrialist are you? I'm gonna Fern Gully some shit. It's gonna be a good time. For me. Alright, so we got some concrete up. Uh-oh. Man, they're just playing with their stuff, aren't they? They're playing around the traps. They're just like, tee-hee-hee, I'm living a life free of joy. Well, yeah. Good try, but I don't think this is gonna work well. Recreation has gone up with an MG42. You don't fucking say. You don't say. Recreation has gone up with an MG42. If I had a fucking MG42, I would say my recreation has gone up as well. I need to start breaking down captured guns? But my guns. No, I'll make more things out of concrete first. We have reached the concrete age. Concrete is the future. Uh-oh, Hollerbot hit by a trap. Damn it. That's what happens. So yeah, we've got to start here. We're just going to lay a lot of traps. And we're going to hope that creatures and stuff fall into them, and we can just use the meat for our own ends, because delicious, delicious meat is great. It's going to be a good time. And we've got a clock and a phonograph and a concrete dresser. Oh, man, with a concrete dresser, you can go places. What's funny is we can actually, with my Minecraft there, we can actually learn how to build mines and start slowly extracting resources from deep in the ground, but it is expensive in terms of labor. And you can only mine one resource at a time, so you can't just scoop oceans of stuff, which is a pain in the ass, but I get it. All right, this person's just living a free life of hanging out with berries and stuff. There's somebody from the Shogunate. Here's me in my concrete bunker having a good time. I've got plenty of food. Should be all right. Should be a start. But at any rate, here's what I'm going to do with the rest of my evening is I'm going to say that let's end there. And as we end there, what if I told you that I had a nice little sneak peek to show you guys, something that you might find fun. And we'll end on that. Here we go. All right, Diggs, you said you're behind.